What are these? These are baggies. These are what mosaic artists use to hold their adhesive to make it easy to glue. Why do you want to use it? Stay tuned and all your questions will be answered. A baggie is a really easy way of applying glue. For people who find that they get really dirty, this is a really easy way of applying glue to your substrate, which is your form or your board, without getting glue all over your fingers. This has glue in it, and it's really easy to hold in your hand, and I'm going to show you how to make one. You'll need a plastic bag that seals. So this is my plastic bag. It's roughly around about 6 inches by 4 inches. Anything larger means that you're going to be holding a lot of glue. So if you're going to be using a thin set, which only has a certain amount of life, what I mean is you can only use it in the first hour to 2 hours. Then if you've got a lot of glue and you don't think you'll be going through it, a smaller bag would be better. The mastic adhesive doesn't go off if it's kept sealed, so I can use that large bag. But this size bag folds into this, which fits really easy into the hand. So that's the size that I tend to recommend. We're going to fold this bag into a triangular shape. Why a triangular shape? It fits easy into the hand. It also makes it easy to pour out and squeeze. If you just put a hole at the bottom, it's quite hard to squeeze the contents out of that little hole. So by making it into a triangle shape, we just make the squeezing out of this adhesive a lot easier. So I'm going to show you how it's done. You start off with your rectangular shape, and what we're going to do is we're just going to fold this up so that corner sits there. I'm going to put some tape across there. So I've got some tape, and it's a large tape, so it's packaging tape that I use, and I find that works really well. So the tape that's left over, which is sitting up there, I'm just going to fold that over. So that holds that, but I've still got this gap on the side. So that gap on the side is going to have some more tape going across there. So this is my other piece of tape. I'm going to lay that down like that, and then just fold it over. I've got a little bit of tape there. Now I could use a pair of scissors to cut that tape off, but I've just folded it over. So that's the beginning of my bag. I can cut a hole now if I want to. Often I don't cut the hole straight away. I cut the hole at the end. So that is how simple it is to make a baggie, but I'm going to show you some other tricks to fill it. This is a container, and this baggie, when I open it and pull this back, will sit in here. And in doing this, what I'm going to be able to do, and I saw Karen Sassine from Mosaic Mentoring do this, and it was a great idea. So that bag now sits in there, and I can fill up that adhesive. And I'm just going to use a knife and press it down so you can see what's happening. Now the beauty of this is that the sides are remaining pretty clean. So I can just pull this side up, and you can see I've got this lovely piping bag. I've managed to get a lot of that glue down to the bottom, and I can just give that a bit of a shake. Now if I want to put more adhesive in there, I can. So I can actually put that back in, just fold that over again, and still fill it up a little bit more. And this is when you've got really large projects and you're going to go through a lot of glue. This works really well. As I said, I saw it with Karen Sassine on Mosaic Mentoring, the way she used the bottle, and I thought that was just a brilliant trick. So well done, Karen. Now I can fold this up all that glue is pretty much down at the bottom. So I'm just going to pull up these sides. This is a really cheap bag. I found that they do tend to split. So there are good bags, there are bad bags. And this one does have a tendency to split a little bit. This is where I can now put a hole in. So I've just cut a little bit of a hole there. Now I've got all this area here that if I squeeze down here, all that glue will go up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold that over. So I'm just going to push this glue down, get a little bit of a push down, get it all working there, and fold this over so it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to put another piece of plastic along there. Not a piece of plastic. Now I'm going to put another piece of tape along there to hold that down. And that is my baggie. So when I squeeze, out comes the glue. And that makes it easy to then apply your glue to place it down onto your tile. And you can see I've got it up fairly high. So when I actually place that glue down, I'm not squashing it down. I've got that sitting on a bed of glue. If you squash down too hard, you're going to squash all the glue out, but that is perfect. Now, the beauty of this baggie, this is mastic adhesive. The mastic adhesive is going to stay usable for a long period of time, as long as the air doesn't get to it and dry it out. So what I'm now going to do is I've got another piece of sticky tape, and on the end of my baggie, that tip, I'm just going to put some sticky tape over it, fold it down, and seal that off. Now air can't get into that, and when I'm ready to use that again, I can peel that off. So if I want to use it again, that just gets peeled off. And it's fresh to use once more. So that is the baggie system. So how easy was that? Really, really easy. Going from a plain bag into a triangular bag, which becomes the holder for the glue. A really, really simple system. Your hands stay clean and there's less mess all around. And it stays fresh, especially if you're using mastic glue that doesn't cure and dry out if it's left in the plastic. So I can now take this up and then I can use it next week or the week after, as long as I keep it properly sealed. So thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw today, can you please hit that like button? Remember to subscribe and ring that bell. I'm Cheryl Hann-Woodlock from Hann-Made Studio saying bye for now.